Hello and Namaste. Hope all of you are doing fine. Today let me start my class with a beautiful quote. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new, by Albert Einstein. So students, keep on trying, don't worry about mistakes. So now today in this virtual class, you will learn about what is software, types of software, that is system software and application software. System software and its types with examples. You will also get to know about application software and its types with examples. Before starting, a computer is made up of two different parts, computer hardware and computer software. Computer hardware is the physical part of the computer which can be seen and touched. Microprocessor, keyboard, mouse, RAM, that is random access memory, ROM, that is read-only memory, hard disk, optical disk, motherboard, scanner, monitor, etc. are computer hardware. These hardwares can perform tasks only when they get data and instructions. A set of instructions given to a computer to perform a task is known as a computer program. A computer can perform any task without program. So now software. Now computer software refers to a set of or a collection of programs that runs computer hardware to perform any task. You can also define it as a set of computer programs, procedures, means process, and associated or related documents describing the programs and how they are to be used. Now I have mentioned few examples of application software. Computer games which you usually play, spreadsheets, for example MS Excel, word processor, for example MS Word, databases, internet browsers, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, etc. Now examples of system software or types of system software are operating system and utility software, which we'll discuss in this virtual class today. Example of hardwares now: CPU, disk, mouse, printer, etc. Now moreover, software consists of programs and enables the computer to perform specific tasks as opposed to its physical components. What are physical components? Hardware, which can only do the tasks they are mechanically designed for, like video player software can play or you can watch videos with the help of that. It is loaded into a computer storage devices. What are storage devices? A hard disk or memory or RAM. So once the software is loaded, the computer is able to execute the software in the central processing unit. Now, mainly two types of computer software. They are system software and application software. Although the range of softwares available today is vast and varied, we classify most softwares into two categories: only one, system software and application software. Now let us know about system software. System software is the collection of programs that controls and manages the operation of computer so that we can perform a task. It provides the environment to develop and run application software. It takes care of hardware and other software of the computer. System software includes the operating system, language processor, and all the utilities that enable the computer to function. Now next is application software. It is one or more programs which solves a specific task. Application software includes programs that do real work for a user. Examples: payroll systems for keeping record of the payments done to workers by any organization or office. Inventory control is used for tracking orders, sales and deliveries. For example, on Garage app, how they are keeping all the records by this inventory control software only. So similarly, students database, all the information of the students can be stored. So now word processor for preparing documents, spreadsheets, etc. for managing data, for keeping records. And then now basically 4 types of system software. First, operating software, then language translators, third one is communication software, last utility software. Now let us know about all these two. So now first is operating system. Now what is this operating system software? It is the software which makes a computer to actually work. It is the basic requirement of the computer that enables all the programs we use. Without operating system, computer cannot perform any task. When a computer is turned on, operating system is loaded into a computer, into RAM from secondary storage devices, that is hard disk. Operating system organizes and controls and runs the hardware with the help of microprocessor. Operating system acts as an interface or link between the application programs and the machine hardware. For example, we all are having main door of our house and someone has knocked the door. Until and unless we open the door, the person and you will not be connected. So similarly, until and unless we enter an operating system, we will not be able to use other programs on computer. Now let's have a look on basic functions of operating system software. It manages and controls input-output devices. It manages computer memory. It provides environment to run other softwares. It notifies user about any fault or defect that may occur in the computer. Now here are few examples of operating system. Can you identify few of them? Yes. The first one is this Mac operating system, used mostly in Apple computers. The second one is Linux. Third one, of course, Microsoft Windows. And this iOS, it is used in iPhones or iPads. Next, this one is Android, used in mobiles. And the last one, Ubuntu. Now next is language translator or language processor software. Programs can be written by using different programming languages. Computer programs written in any programming language is known as source code. But a computer can only understand binary language, so the programs written in other languages need to be converted into machine language. Language translator is a program that translates program or set of instruction code to machine language. For example, program written in high-level language is converted to machine code by the translator. Computer programs written in any programming language is known as source code. Now next is types of language translators. There are three types of language translators: assembler, compiler, and interpreter. So let's know about all these now. Now first is assembler. It is the language translator software that converts program written in assembly language into machine language. The assembler translates the source code in assembly language to machine language program. The converted program is known as object code or machine code. Is interpreter. Interpreter is language processor that converts program written in high level language into machine level language. It translates one statement at a time into machine language. After translation, one statement it gets completed, then next statement is translated, and so on. So the translation and execution process of a statement of a program is carried one by one or one after the other. During the translation, if any errors or mistakes are found, then it immediately stops and displays the error message. And until and unless we correct those errors, we cannot go into the next statement. It does not generate object code like assembler and compiler, like in QBasic, which we will learn later on. So GW Basic. And then next is compiler. Compiler is the language processor that converts program written in high level language into machine language. The compiler reads all the statements of the program and translates the source code into object code. Example in C, C++, which you will learn later on. Now, next, what is the difference between assembler, compiler, and interpreter? So now I have shown in this format. Now assembler, you can see over here. Assembler, it translates the assembly language into machine code, and it uses processor instruction to convert. And then compiler translates high level language into machine code, or it can also translate into low level language. This compiler, it translates the whole statement at same time. And then interpreter, it converts the high level language into machine code also, and then low level language also, and even assembly level language. So now this interpreter, it translates one statement at a time. So now next, communication software. This communication software, it is used to provide remote access to systems. Now remote access, it refers to the ability to access a computer such as a home computer or an office network computer from any location, and with this we can exchange files and messages in text, audio or video formats between different computers. Now here are the pictures of some communication software. Now this first one, this is Facebook, Internet Explorer, Skype, and then Outlook Mail Express, and then Yahoo Messenger, Gmail, Twitter, and then of course uTorrent. Now we may be using even WhatsApp, and then Zoom. So these are all what? Communication software. Now next is utility software. So now this utility software is a kind of system software that is designed to take care and maintain computer in good working condition. The utility software performs the tasks like searching and recovering of lost data and files, searching and removing computer viruses, downloading files from websites, dividing a hard disk into sections, into multiple logical drives. Here are some pictures of utility software. For example, CCleaner, which cleans unwanted files from your computer. 7-zip Parallels, antivirus software, removes viruses from your computer. Download Accelerator Plus. While downloading any files, it checks whether it will harm your computer or not, etc. and many more. So now, types of application software. There are two different types of application software. They are general purpose and specific purpose. Now let's know about them in detail. Now first is general purpose, or we can also say it as packaged software. So what is this now? This software is the application software developed by all the software companies for all general users. They are the ready-made software which can perform tasks like preparing documents, keeping accounts, playing audio and video files, editing images, which all of we are using at home now. This software is intended or planned to perform a broader class of functions or do various tasks. You can use this software for more purposes but limited capabilities for each purpose. For example, word processing software, we can create documents. Spreadsheet software, we can keep accounts and perform calculations on numeric data. And then graphic software, we can create or edit images and videos. And now examples of general purpose or packaged software. First is word processors. They can handle every form of writing except calligraphy or handwriting. And then spreadsheet programs like Excel handles or significant or important portion of data processing problems. Next is specific purpose or tailored or customized application software. So now this software is designed to carry out a specific set of tasks, usually in line with the requirements of a paying customers. So it can fulfill the requirement of a person, company or an organization. It is designed by software companies, programmers, after understanding the requirement of the users, companies or organizations. In Nepal, there are software companies like Mercantile, Midas, which you may be using now. So you can use these types of software for less purposes but with greater capabilities for each purpose. For example, web browsers, media players for watching movies, videos, etc. Calendar programs, and then hotel management software can be used by hotel industry to manage the hotels. So hospital management software can be used by hospitals to manage the hospitals. So school management software can be used by schools for managing schools. Air ticket reservation software for booking air tickets. Some examples of specific purpose software. Web browsers. So it can help you retrieve memes. You can get present and traverse information, means your information can move from one part of the world to another on the World Wide Web. Now next is media player, by which multimedia files like video, movies and music can be watched. Thank you.